Have you ever heard someone say, "Beets are a superfood, but only if you eat them the right way"? Well, it turns out that's absolutely true, especially for seniors. Because while beets can boost energy, support heart health, and help digestion, many older adults unintentionally make mistakes that reduce the benefits, or even cause problems. So today, we're uncovering 12 dangerous beet mistakes seniors must avoid to stay healthy, get the most nutrition, and enjoy beets safely. Stick with me until the end, because mistake number 12 is the one almost everyone overlooks. And it can completely change the way your body responds to beets. Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Eating beets without knowing how they affect blood pressure. Beets are well known for naturally lowering blood pressure thanks to their high nitrate content. That's great for many people. But for seniors who already take blood pressure lowering medication, combining the two can lead to blood pressure dropping too low. Some older adults may feel dizzy, lightheaded, or weak after drinking beet juice or eating a large beet salad. The solution isn't to fear beets, it's simply to enjoy them in moderation and pay attention to how your body feels after eating them. Start small, go slow, and if you're on medication, be aware that beets can amplify its effects. Listening to your body is the safest approach. Mistake number 2. Thinking more beet juice is better. Beet juice is powerful, sometimes too powerful. Many people think drinking a large glass of pure beet juice will give them instant benefits, but it can actually overwhelm the digestive system. Seniors often experience stomach discomfort, loose stools, or even nausea because beet juice is highly concentrated. A much better approach is to mix beet juice with other juices, like carrot or apple, or simply dilute it with water. And if you're new to beet juice, begin with just a few ounces per day. Small amounts, taken consistently, deliver far better long-term benefits than one big, intense dose your body isn't used to. Mistake number 3. Ignoring oxalates in beets. Beets contain oxalates, natural compounds found in many vegetables. For most people, this isn't a problem, but seniors who are prone to kidney stones, especially calcium oxalate stones, may need to be cautious. Oxalates can contribute to stone formation in susceptible individuals. This doesn't mean you need to avoid beets completely. Instead, practice mindful moderation. Eating beets occasionally, rather than daily, is often enough to get the nutritional benefits while avoiding unnecessary risks, and pairing beets with calcium-rich foods like cheese or yogurt can help reduce oxalate absorption in the gut. 4. Not realizing that beetroot can change the color of urine and stool. Many seniors become alarmed when their urine or stool suddenly appears reddish or pink after eating beets. The condition is harmless and very common. It's called bacteria. But because red usually signals blood, it can cause unnecessary worry. The key is simply to know what to expect. If you've eaten beets recently, it is normal to see color changes. It's only a problem if the discoloration occurs without having consumed beets. Understanding this small detail can prevent a lot of anxiety, confusion, and unnecessary doctor visits. Number 5. Eating beets without the greens. Most people toss beet greens into the trash, but that's a mistake. Beet greens are actually more nutrient-dense than the beetroot itself. They're rich in vitamins A, C, and K, as well as minerals like magnesium and potassium that support bone strength and heart function, which are especially important for seniors. The greens also contain antioxidants that help protect cells from age-related damage. Instead of throwing them away, sauté them with garlic, add them to soups, or blend them into smoothies. You get more nutrition without spending an extra penny. Mistake number 6. Eating canned beets loaded with sodium. Canned beets may seem convenient, but many brands add a surprising amount of salt or sugary syrup. Seniors who are managing blood pressure, heart conditions, or fluid retention need to be careful with sodium and sugar intake. Too much sodium can counteract the natural blood pressure lowering effect of beets. If canned beets are your choice, look for low-sodium varieties and rinse them thoroughly under water before eating. Better yet, choose fresh or roasted beets. Their natural sweetness and texture are far more flavorful and healthier. Mistake number 7. Only eating cooked beets and missing raw beet benefits. Cooking beets softens them and makes them easier to digest, but it also reduces some heat-sensitive nutrients, including vitamin C and some antioxidants. Raw beets, when shredded into salads or blended into smoothies, offer a slightly different nutrient profile that can be especially helpful for supporting immune health and natural detoxification pathways. Seniors who only eat cooked beets may be missing out on these additional benefits. The best approach is a mix of both. Enjoy cooked beets for their earthy sweetness and raw beets for their nutritional potency. Your body will thank you for the variety. Mistake number 8. Not balancing beets with fiber from other foods. Beets do contain fiber, but not enough to balance their natural sugars when eaten alone. Some seniors notice blood sugar spikes when they eat large portions of roasted or juiced beets without balancing them with protein or fiber. Even though beets have a moderate glycemic load, portion size matters. Pairing beets with beans, whole grains, nuts, or leafy greens helps slow down the absorption of sugars. This creates more stable energy levels and reduces the chance of sudden glucose fluctuations, which can be especially important for adults monitoring their blood sugar. 9. Eating beets without staying hydrated. Beets support circulation and help the body move nutrients efficiently. But this process works best when you're hydrated. Many seniors don't drink enough water daily, and beets, which are naturally detoxifying, can increase the body's demand for fluids. Eating beets while dehydrated may lead to headaches, fatigue, or a heavy feeling in the stomach. A simple habit fixes this. Drink a glass of water before your beet meal or beet juice. Hydration helps your kidneys process nutrients smoothly and enhances the benefits of beets. Mistake number 10. Believing pickled beets are just as healthy as fresh beets. Pickled beets can be delicious, but they are not the same as fresh beets nutritionally. Pickling usually involves vinegar, sugar, and salt, and over time, the process can reduce heat-sensitive vitamins. Many seniors love pickled beets because they're tangy and convenient, but the added sugars or sodium can be problematic. Fresh or lightly cooked beets offer a much more natural nutrient profile. If you enjoy pickled beets, treat them as a flavor addition, not a primary vegetable serving. Eating them occasionally is fine, but relying on them as your main beet source is where the mistake happens. 11th mistake, forgetting that beet supplements are not the same as whole beets. Beet powders, capsules, and concentrated shots have exploded in popularity, especially among older adults seeking easy heart health support. But supplements vary widely in quality. Some contain added sugar, fillers, artificial flavors, or extremely high nitrate levels that can overwhelm the system. Whole beets provide fiber, water, and natural balance, things supplements can't fully replicate. Seniors often think supplements are easier, but they may not give the same long-term benefits. If someone chooses supplements, they should look for simple, clean ingredient lists and avoid anything with unnecessary additives. Whole food nutrition is usually the safer foundation. 12. Not paying attention to how beets interact with your unique body. This is the most overlooked and most important mistake of all. Many seniors try to follow general advice without noticing how their individual body responds to beets. Some people feel energized after eating beets, while others feel sleepy. Some digest beets easily. Others feel bloated if they eat too many. Some notice improvements in circulation. Others may feel their blood pressure dip too low. Every body is different, especially as we age. The real key to eating beets safely and effectively is personal awareness. Start with small portions. Note how you feel an hour later. Adjust based on your body's feedback. It's not about strict rules. It's about finding your own balance with this powerful root vegetable. Beets can be a simple and delicious way for seniors to support overall wellness, from healthy blood pressure and circulation to digestion and energy. But like any nutrient-dense food, They work best when you avoid common mistakes, eat them in the right amounts, and pay attention to your individual needs. If you approach beets mindfully, balancing raw and cooked options, choosing fresh produce over processed, staying hydrated, and understanding your body, you can enjoy all their benefits safely and confidently. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more easy health-friendly content. And hit the bell so you never miss a new video.